Yeah, for you, I want to hear it from your side, kind of how it all went down.
So, long story short, going into Anaheim, we wanted to make a roster change, and we've talked about it after we got third at Season 1 playoffs. We realized that was our best chance to win all year. You know, we had beaten Optic, beaten LG, and then we lost to Splice in LG again. It's like we got over the hump of that Optic, you know, like losing to them the last couple of events, and then we still couldn't, you know, bring it to a win. So we knew we had to make a team change. We knew we had to make a change that would better the team. So we talked about it openly. We said, if anyone's going to get dropped, if the other three think it's a good change, we're going to do it. And we thought that dropping Clay for Gunless or trading Clay for Gunless would be the best for both. For Clay to get a new start and also for us. And it didn't work out for Anaheim. Obviously, Gunless sat out, but we were able to make it work, and now we're here.
Can you talk to me just how difficult that was? Because you guys were one of the longest standing teams, what, just behind Optic by a few
2 years, I think.
Few months. Yeah, 2 years. I mean, you guys are basically family at this point. I actually, what I want to ask, I coached you for a little bit back when you were on Curse, and you were kind of the ringleader, the captain, the one directing in game. Was there a little bit of maybe bumping heads between you and Clay? Because that was sort of Clay's role, and I know you have a history of wanting to serve that as well.
So there was a little bit of that. I mean, first off, it sucks always to, you know, trade a player, drop a player after you team them so long. We've built relationships in and out of game, teaming for 2 years. But most of the public didn't know that, like you said, I basically was the leader of our team, the in-game leader, the captain, whatever you want to call it. And Tommy and Attach tend to agree on, you know, my side of things, on how I think we should be playing certain situations or playing the game in general. And Clay was kind of the outcast. So we did bump heads, but Clay, I guess it was both my fault and his fault. We didn't, like, no one wanted to budge. Even though Tommy and Dylan kind of agree with me, Clay didn't want to agree with me, and so we're on the same page. So basically at the events...
Get him out!
Not like that, but at the events, it just caused us not being on the same page, and, you know, it had to happen.
Well, I'm looking forward to see the change between Gunless and Zuma's Risk Getting Better. Excited to see what ceiling you guys can push.